Hello and welcome back to the Players' Championship. We're picking up the action on the first hole. Let's get into it. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. Still a chance to attack this hole from the first cut. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
That starts off on a good line.
That's pretty fancy. Nice start.
Absolutely. You love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Gee, Rich, that's a positive start, isn't it?
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Time to tee off at the second.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Well, that's big boy golf right there.
Using the big boy muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Get in the hole. Oh, that's frustrating. And they'll tap this in for birdie. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
At -2, going along nicely today.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Teeing off here at the third hole.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back. But this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Well, that's beautifully judged.
He's already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Oh, so close. And this putt coming up for his par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently 2 under for the event. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Par 4, 384 yards. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
Anything in 5 feet to be handy from here. Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short? Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. Whew, had a fair bit of pace on that one. Putting for bogey. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And they'll have to compose themselves now with this tee shot after a double bogey at the last.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Yes, any time you can find the green and have a putt, He'll take it.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
It's got a chance. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one.
Putting early on has been less than stellar, but that one, that's more like it.
Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Par 4, 451 yards. All sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Choosing the 9-iron here. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
It's tracking. Oh, just missed. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Atta boy, good shot. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Oh, what a great stroke. That'll help your scorecard. Well hold. And that will take him to 3 under. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
How good is this course?
This course is fascinating, would be a good way I would put it. It has quirky angles on every single shot. The tee boxes face you at a different angle that the fairway sits. The fairway faces you at a different angle than the green sit. And this is for all 18 holes. And I'm even going to throw 17 in there, even though it is the island green. This golf course that P. Dye designed is fun, it's perplexing, and mentally it'll wear you out just as much as physically. You better bring your A game if you want to contend this week.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As you make the turn here at TPC Sawgrass, the 10th hole is a clever one.
Pretty basic par 4, just 424 yards from the back tee. Players take out a hybrid or a 3-wood, hit it out to the right-hand side, which will leave a short second shot. However, lots of undulations on this green, so make sure your second shot is the correct distance.
Opting for the 9-iron. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. This one has eyes for the hole. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. He's currently tied for 11th. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
A chance for the top 10 here if you can make this. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge. Oh, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And what a way to jump into the top 10. He finds himself currently tied for 9th.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in 1, but watch out if you hit the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of 4th.
This one's looking good.
And there it is. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Go on, get in the hole. An opportunity to make their par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Good shot that, right inside the range.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A well holed, now an impressive 9 under par with just a few holes remaining.
And they're going to have to really focus in here to try and chase down that leader.
He's currently tied for 3rd.
Well, now things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
Needs to make a move soon. Quality shot, that one. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
Oh, that's a fantastic attempt from that distance. Shame it didn't drop. Yeah, you'll take that. Good birdie.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently at 10 under par overall.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Lovely effort, that. Well, this is an important putt. Is it a must make?
It is a must make, and I'm excited to see what they can produce.
Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. This player faces the final hole of the tournament, just one stroke off the lead.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
And if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot. There's just one more to play.
There's one final test. The second shot at 18. Water ever so close to the left-hand side. Green has a lot of movement from back to front. Find the right level. Give yourself a decent opportunity to make birdie. But par, never a bad score at the 18th at TPC Sawgrass.
And with that, this player will win the event. Ended up being tied for first, but after getting the countback victory, they'll take home the spoils.
Hat trick of victories now, 3 of them. Gotta say, this player is on fire.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.